How to increase the value of your Georgia workers' comp claim. Take 3, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to The Legal View with Farah Farah. I'm Eddie Farah, and with me here today is Mr. James Doyle, who works in our Georgia Workers' Compensation Department. James, tell us some things that can be done to increase the settlement value of a Georgia workers' comp claim.
Well, Eddie, there's a few things that can be done. Specifically, it's very important for the client to make sure that they report every single body part that has been hurt in the accident at work to their manager and also to the doctor. It's also very important if the client is not liking the opinion of their first doctor that they're sent to get another opinion, because oftentimes authorized treating physicians are only going to provide the absolute minimal medical care. And sometimes when we do switch doctors, we find that the claimant needs so much more medical care. Specifically, I have a lot of cases where clients have hurt their back, and the first doctor prescribed conservative physical therapy, whereas the second doctor prescribed a $100,000 back fusion. Obviously, physical therapy is just a few $1,000s over the course of a few weeks, whereas a back fusion could be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and could require physical therapy, rehab care. So when a client has specific recommendations by a workers' compensation doctor that talk about future surgeries and expensive surgeries, that is going to increase the value of their case. Also, I always make sure that it's very important that the client knows to keep a journal of what everyone's telling them, who they told about the accident, who witnessed the accident, and the type of interactions they're having with the doctor.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Georgia workers' comp as it relates to settlement value?
Well, it's just very important to make sure that you are getting every single benefit that's owed to you. You want to keep track of your mileage, you want to keep track of your parking. If there's any unpaid medical bills, you want to keep track of that. If there's any unpaid prescription bills, if you've had it gone out of your pocket for anything, you want to make sure that you keep track of that.
Well, is there anything in terms of lost wages? I mean, I would assume that the more lost wages you have in the future, the more your settlement value is. What can be done to increase the amount of future lost wages, which would enhance the settlement?
Well, oftentimes claimants, injured workers are sent back to work far too soon. So it's important to get a second opinion, because that second doctor may not agree with the first doctor. And the longer that a claimant is out of work and the more surgical procedures that a claimant has prescribed by an authorized treating physician, the more exposure the insurance company is going to have to cough up at settlement time.
Well, James, thanks for the information, and thanks for watching The Legal View.